Hello, my gorgeous friends. We're back again. So make sure you're 100% open to receiving healing, and we're going to be clearing pessimism, basically. Don't like pessimism. Strictly speaking, we shouldn't be optimistic or pessimistic. So we need to be outside of that duality. But let's clear the pessimism anyway. Let's get the negative stuff out of the way first. So eyes down and look in. Right, let's see where this is taking us then, clearing pessimism. We are at 0 positive and 100 negative, you pessimistic lot out there. Dear, oh dear. Not surprising, mind you, in today's world, is it? And we are at spirit status, which is one level above incarnational level, which is rock bottom. So let's get this cleared. Are your high self teams clearing it first of all? Just move that camera back slightly. Okay. So we're clearing the initial programs here. So if you're new to this channel, everything needs to be at 100 positive and 0 negative in this system. And we want to be operating from a minimum of radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness. So we have all these levels of consciousness here, levels of soul consciousness. This is in the books, Soul Recreation and the Freedom Path by Robert E. Detzler. So do purchase those if you want lots of information. There's also some charts, the original charts in the book. Some of these have changed a bit since then and added to as well. But it's a good starting point. And but of course, it's now expanded. We have all these other levels. So Radiant Love New Paradigm level is here. We want to be starting here or ending here at all times, as a minimum. And the way the system works is 100% positive, 0 negative. It's just the way it works. So so that everything, no matter what it is, no matter what judgment you put on it, needs to be 100% positive, 0 negative in order to be balanced in this system. Just the way it works. Okay, so where are we going first? Chart 6A. Let's see what comes up as a master program then for pessimism. This will be interesting. Inside right, failure. Unsurprisingly, actually, just failure. So let's clear all master programs, all discordant energy, all imprints of failure across all levels of consciousness, all lifetimes, for your highest good. Your teams know what to clear. Right. Slightly at the wrong angle there. There you go. Excuse my arm. Clearing a lot of failure. Failure is a biggie. It comes up all the time. It's very often connected with abandonment as well. And the child goes into this sense of failure, feeling of failure. It's kind of a survival thing as well, and feeling that they, the fear of failure. What happens if I get it wrong? Because last time I did this, I didn't get the praise I wanted. I didn't get the smile from my mother or father. I didn't get the acceptance that I needed. I didn't get the guidance that I wanted. I'm afraid of failing. And the failure thing is the child not getting their expectations met in some way, and therefore taking it in internally to blame themselves. It's very often tied in. Very often the bottom line underneath, the root cause underneath failure is abandonment. They're so fearful of being abandoned because they're not getting their expectations met in some way, that they feel that they failed in some way. So they internalize it. It's a biggie with most people, I have to say. Failure, it comes up all the time, as does abandonment, and abuse is also a biggie as well. Chart 17. Desire to suffer, running at Lord of Lords level, which is the first expression of the living soul. So let's clear that desire to suffer at soul level programming across all levels of consciousness for you. tying in with that pessimism again. A lot of the stuff that we carry as well, you know, you think, oh well, you know, I didn't have too bad a childhood, I didn't have too bad of this, or whatever, you know, I didn't have too many bad experiences, but we're clearing a lot of ancestral energy through our ancestral lines as well. So when we can't recognize where some things have come from, it's very often because it's ancestral, or maybe from other lifetime, unresolved things from other lifetimes that are in your energy field. So yeah, you don't have to understand where they're from. We just have to shift them or observe them, allow them to, the sensations to move through us. Oneness with God's spirit is the goal. So that's a learning block at spirit level. So let's just clear that away. I mean, strictly speaking, we don't have to clear anything. We're already perfect. But I find this and other healing mechanisms help us along our process to that enlightened state where we can just sit and observe and be with the sensations. It's easier said than done, I think. Just observing and being with those sensations. It gets easier. I have to say, personally speaking, I've been shifting my own stuff for more than 20 years, continuously for more than 20 years. And, you know, now if I cry, the crying's up and out very, very quickly. It's over very quickly now. It's very, there's always stuff that's going on. There's still things that, for me, need releasing and shifting and observing, but it's not like it used to be. It's not heavy like it used to be, you know. It's all these things are a process, I think, of returning to our true selves. Even though we haven't gone anywhere, it's all that illusion, isn't it? Okay. Cleared charts 10A through to 32. I'm just going to ask that that's done rather than going through them. Clearing charts 10A through to 32 for everybody. Just going to ask the teams to go through those right now without me physically going through them. Okay, where else? No, should we go to mop up? So we're going to do a quick mop up for you now then. This is where the bulk of the clearing takes place by your teams on the other side of life. They will clear the bulk of the programs in this process right now. Normally I'd go through and read a long list of instructions there, but they're just going to do a very quick mop up for you, a tidy up of the energy connected to the pessimism. Then we'll see where we are after this. They have 200 plus charts on their side of life. So this is where the main clearing takes place in this process here. So if you're on TikTok and you normally miss the mop up because I've run out of time on TikTok, it's 10-minute limitation. Do go over to YouTube to finish off the clearing because this is where the bulk of the clearing's done. Right, slowing down now. Are we done? Is there anything else to clear? So we are at 100 positive, 0 negative, feels lighter already. And at Radiant Love New Paradigm. All done once again. I will see you on the next clearing. So thanks for watching and hope it helps, and lots of love to you all. Bye.